have a higher than normal chance of a La Nina, which is a 55% chance that we'll have a La Nina this year. And you can see by this image that I have that a La Nina has a cool, that it's cool up in the northern part of the United States, and then dry and warm up in the southern part of the United States. Here's how you know how close we are to having either. So currently we have a watch for a La Nina. When it becomes an advisory, that means we know that it's going to be a La Nina, and that's probably going to be coming in October or November. And then it could also change to an El Nino, but that is starting to seem pretty unlikely. We have a much higher chance for a La Nina, according to all the graphs. We have either a La Nina or a neutral, and a neutral kind of just means a meh winter for the northern and a meh winter for the southern parts of the United States. Right now we are around the La Nina threshold, and it appears to be rising, so we could end up having an El Nino. And you can see, and we had a La Nina last year, so we might be having two La Ninas in a row, which as this says, it's not unusual to have that. If you wanna, you can read this quick at climate.gov/news features understanding climate /El Nino and La Nina alert system. And then here it says about the La Nina criteria. Now we're going to get into my actual predictions here, and that is right here. So over around the northeast area, we're going to have some big nor'easters, I expect. Probably not a 2016 New York City Jonas level type nor'easters, but we're going to have some nor'easters that's going to drop at least a foot of snow, I'm going to expect. Down in the south, about Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina, we're expecting to have it to be very rainy and stormy. That's a problem. So you guys aren't going to get much snow, if any snow at all. We have the winter battle zone, which is northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, the corner of Kansas and Oklahoma, and then North Carolina, and a bit of Kentucky. Yes, so in the battle zone, you're going to have just kind of slush and all this nasty stuff. It might be considered the worst of winter, mainly because it's all the disgusting stuff. But then we have the real worst of winter up near like Pennsylvania and into New York and all the way up to Maine. So from Kentucky to Maine, we have the worst of winter. And this is where the worst snow is going to drop. And then we have crazy lake effect, which we're going to have some pretty strong lake effect snow in this area. Then we have the polar vortex area. This is going to be affected by the polar vortex. Then we have Arctic blasts. These areas are going to get a lot of Arctic blasts, I think, as the name implies. But for most of these, the name literally just says exactly how it's going to happen. We have the hot and dry area, which is going to be hot with very little to no snow, and it's going to be very dry. So you're not going to get too much rain in New Mexico. We have a very snowy area. This area is going to get above average snowfall, and it's mostly just Colorado and western Kansas. We have the average area. This is just going to get average mountain snow. We have the very warm area, which is just going to be very warm. Probably not any snow. Then we have the dry area, which is literally the West Coast. So that's just about it for the winter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe go check out some of my other videos, probably in the corners of the video here. And well, see you guys. Bye.